a raw reaction to the game that just happened. Leave a like and subscribe. Now, my thoughts might change after I have time to think about what I just watched, but these are true in the moment. So right now, the Sacramento Kings lost to the Dallas Mavericks, and they are now the 8th seed. They are basically destined to be a play-in team at this point, and I gotta talk about what I watched. So Malik Monk goes down 1 minute into his play. I don't think that would have changed. Okay, fine, it would have changed the outcome, but like I don't really think it mattered that much the way that they were playing. Kings had the lead for basically the whole game, and they blew it with about like 7 minutes left. I already knew the Mavericks were gonna win. I told my friends in a group chat, GG's, because I already knew that we were gonna lose when I saw Kyrie hit a fast break three to cut the lead to like 2 or 3. So Barnes had a turnover in the last like few seconds after getting an offensive rebound or something. It's not his fault. Okay, like he's very divisive amongst Kings fans. I don't mind him. I think he's just supposed to do his role. And tonight he did do his role, which was hit shots basically. So not great efficiency, but no one on the Kings was efficient. Except for Davion Mitchell somehow. But no one shot good for the Kings today. And on the other end, let's see. Mavericks shot better. They shot way better than us. 47 to our 43%. They shot a little better from 3. Oh wait, no, we shot better from 3, my bad. And the Kings cannot guard 3-pointers. It has been an issue for the whole year, but these guys can't guard threes. And that's why every single night I see on Twitter, Kings fans are saying, how come teams can suddenly have the shooting games of their lives when they play us? Well, it's because we can't guard 3-pointers. And Mavericks and Kings are just very similar teams, fast-paced. Well, now the Kings are pretty good at defense, 3 and D, and they're going to shoot a lot of threes. Their guards are going to kick out. That's basically how the Kings run and how the Mavericks run. The big problem is who those guards were. So Kyrie Irving obviously took over in the fourth, but Luka had his worst game basically, but he got to the free throw line. Now, De'Aaron Fox had a bad game. I don't want to hear anyone justifying it. He had a bad game. And you would think, oh, I'm 9 for 22 shooting, and I should just, attack the paint, try to get to the free throw line. Not Fox. Now, yeah, there were some calls he should have got. Still, last year Fox was so good at just driving, okay? The 3 was like an asset. Now it's like his driving is his asset instead of a 3-pointer. The 3s is how he scores now. And that's not how it was at the start of the year either. So I don't know if it's an injury thing. I know he has an injury. I don't know what it is though. But he needs to stop doing this. He constantly shoots us out of games. The one against the Wizards, he was like 6 for 30 or something. Keon played good defense, so Keon did his role. Jesus Christ. Sabonis, I would have liked to. It is hard. The Mavericks got good defense for the center position. I would have he missed like a few layups that were just like point blank, dude. You gotta make those. Like he missed a hook shot basically. No one was guarding him. Everyone got banged up in this game. I know that. Keegan, bad shooting night, whatever. Second year player, who cares? Barnes, if you're asking him to take 20 shots, You should not believe he's gonna make all of those, okay? My expectation for Barnes is hit threes in the corner at least like 40% of the time. Now, I mean, he didn't do that, but he did score 40% of the time. Jesus. Davion Mitchell's been very good down this stretch. I like what he brings, and by God, get this guy off my roster, Chris Duarte. All right, you're the only role player that doesn't get any slack, okay? This guy just, every time I look at the real app, because I can't watch the game right now, it always says Chris Duarte missed a 26-foot bomb. I've never seen it say Chris Duarte banks in a three or something. But the biggest problem is that the guys the Kings needed to fill out their roster holes, the Mavericks took them. That was the problem. PJ Washington would have filled out the role. Daniel Gafford would have filled out the role. But no. Mavericks just took them all. I don't know if Monty was just like... Obviously, everyone's asking for Keegan. But there's no one you could have traded. Like... You couldn't have sold high on Chris Duarte. He was not this bad at the beginning of the year. You couldn't have sold high on him. I don't know about that. You could have traded Kessler Edwards. There's people you could have traded. You have draft picks you could trade. And if I remember correctly, I don't even think Daniel Gafford was that much. Oh my. PJ Washington was kind of a lot. It was like Grant Williams, so yeah, I get that. But still, like, no, not competitive at all. Like, I don't know. Maybe you could have traded Barnes for what's his face? Not Exum. No, none of these guys. I'm supposed to be looking over here. My bad. PJ, we need a real power forward, okay? Because the way it's structured, our defense is Sabonis does basically all the paint protection. And his man, when the Mavericks run their, like, basically 3-point shootout lineup, they could just camp out and Sabonis has to come out. That means Kyrie can attack the paint. And then Barnes is going to crash, so then his man is open. Mavericks didn't even play that good. That's because the Kings actually played good defense for 3 quarters. Okay, fine. 3 and like a fourth of a quarter. They fell apart. They had a 10-point lead with like 7 minutes left. Suddenly they just say, yeah, let's try to outshoot the Mavericks. You're not going to outshoot the Mavericks, okay? Especially the way you guys were shooting today. You're not going to do that. My biggest gripe is just De'Aaron right now. He's my favorite player still, okay? Nothing's going to change that unless he leaves. But nothing's going to change that, okay? I'm with him even when he sucks. And today he just sucked, okay? There was one play in particular. It was like a minute 30 left. Wide open paint because everyone's all spread out shooters. Who did he have on him? Like Dante Exum or what was it? Was it PJ Washington? Someone that obviously can't keep up with him. He just pulls up into a 3-pointer. Are you kidding me? We're tied. You don't need a 3. I know De'Aaron doesn't care about like what I would have to say or what the media has to say. But dude, like you were not like this last year, bro. Not even in the beginning of the year. Now, I know if we weren't in a tight playing race, he would probably be sitting right now. Because he's so clearly injured. So now good De'Aaron games are... De'Aaron is basically like Curry right now. And no, that's not me saying he could shoot like Curry. But Curry is inconsistent as fuck now. And that's because he's old. He can't keep like running down, up, around basically all the time. So he's going to have inconsistent shooting nights. That's basically De'Aaron right now. You should not be doing that. You're like 25, 26. You should not be getting, like... I don't know. Just attack the paint. Make them crash so you get wide open. Like, stop shooting. Jesus Christ. He takes these terrible contested shots. It's so annoying. And there's discourse around Sabonis. They're saying he doesn't impact the game. And I can see that because last 2 games, his triple-double did not impact the game at all. It just he just happened to be the guy that passed out to an open 3. He just happened to be the guy that got the rebound. They were not effective. Earlier, like when we would play the Lakers, Bucks, those teams when we're rolling, that's when he looks effective, when he's aggressive. I don't know how, what's his face, Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford is scarier than Anthony Davis and Giannis. And okay, I can understand Brook Lopez because he sucks. But are you kidding me? Sabonis needs to be aggressive. De'Aaron's a little too aggressive sometimes, but just on 3-pointers. Put that aggression into layups and you're fine. You probably win this game. This team is more 3-point heavy than last year's. And that's crazy because I thought that was like the most 3-point heavy team I've seen since the Rockets in 2018. Horrible game. And Mike Brown does a stupid challenge. Stupid. Keon Ellis clearly fouls Kyrie Irving. He smacks him on the wrist. And, okay, yeah, the Mavericks, I don't know how that got overturned, where he blocked Keegan, but his elbow still hit Keegan's face. I don't really know if they changed the rule. That used to be a foul. But, Jesus Christ. The refs were bad, but that's not an excuse for good teams. Good teams should be able to win. And, geez, I don't even want to look at this. Oh, shoot, the Lakers lost. Right now we are the 8th seed. We are probably going to be the 7th seed because the Suns have to face contenders every game from now on. Was it? You're only 1 game or 1.5 ahead of the Lakers. You don't want to fall into 9th. You want to get I don't even know if they want to get the 7th seed because these guys suck at home games. Holy. Almost all of their impressive wins have been away. So, I guess to wrap it up, let's talk about something that was cool. Oh, yeah, my bad. I need to talk more about the Mavericks because that just wouldn't be fair if I only talked about the Kings. This was a good game, by the way. If I wasn't a Kings fan, I would have really liked this game. Luka did not play good, but, it's Luka, so he played fine. Kyrie carried him in the clutch, basically. He had to leave for a while because I think he injured his knee or something. Was it? Daniel Gafford, a great center. He's been cooking, basically. PJ Washington did not shoot good, but the fact that he was a threat to shoot and he played some defense, that's already better than what Grant Williams was. Dante Exum, shout out him. He hit the basically game-winning 3, and he missed every single clutch shot before that. So shout out him. I don't know why. Okay, one more right. I don't know why the Kings just let him shoot the 3-pointer wide open. Barnes just looked at him. And also that one turnover, Barnes threw the ball to the backcourt. De'Aaron could have caught that, bruh. Also, Barnes should not have thrown it that hard. But, did we have a timeout left? I don't know if we did. I don't know how to check that, but that's turnovers. I feel like we had a timeout left. But, whatever. Yeah, but I want to talk about this game because this game was pretty cool. An overtime thriller. Jalen Brunson had 61 points, shooting 53% from the field. Shot 4 more shots than DeJounte Murray did the day before, and 61. That is a whole lot. I am almost desensitized to that because, hella people will be scoring. But that was a great game. His best game, obviously. Sucks no one else could really help him out. Oh, Dante played good. I only got to see like the end of this game. And of course, Victor, 40 and 20. So this guy is clearly gonna be the greatest player of all time if I've ever seen one. Even at his floor, I don't see much people doing this. And let's see, he had 7 assists with this crappy roster. He only had 1 block. That's weird. Let me see. Yeah, he's been cooking. He's gonna be scary. So that's why the Kings need to tighten the hell up, because what the hell are you guys doing? So yeah, leave a like and subscribe. I don't think the Kings are gonna catch. Let me see. I think they're like 4 games back of the 5th seed now. Oh, they're 3. Yeah, they're not catching anyone. They're basically stuck here. So leave a like and subscribe. If that so happens to change, that they magically are back neck and neck with the Mavericks, then maybe you'll get another reaction. But yeah, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.